Uh, okay, guys, thank you for joining this session. As it is day one, let me proceed with the Telugu only. But the sessions will be both in multi-language, Telugu and English. So, uh, before we get started, could you please introduce yourself one by one? Let's start off with the Ramakrishna. Yeah, Ramakrishna, are you able to hear me?
Hi, this is Ramakrishna.
Mm-hmm.
I worked on manual testing in mainframe, real-time experience of around 10 to 12 years. Now I would like to learn on business analyst, and I would like to work on business analyst.
All right, thank you. Yeah, Sai Kiran.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is Sakura Palapalli. I have 2.5 years experience in healthcare domain,
Okay. Next, Srikanth.
and I am from the Thank you.
Yeah, Srikanth, proceed.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Srikanth. I have overall 8 plus years of experience and I am working as in a Salesforce technology as an administrator now. Yeah, I'm looking forward for this BA training. Yeah,
All right,
thank you.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
I
Yeah.
see someone joined with Rama. Is it Ibrahim or someone else?
No, this is Rama only. I connected now on through laptop. Okay, earlier I
Okay, okay,
logging.
okay. Okay, thank you. Guys, from my side, I hold 12 years of experience as a business analyst, and I'm also not only a BA trainer, also Scrum Master and Product Owner as well. So yeah. So I hope I can teach you even more better what you are imagining. So yeah, with that being said, let's start off our session. So I think you have done research, I guess. మీ రీసెర్చ్ చేసి ఉంటారు అనుకుంటున్నా బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి బిఫోర్ యూ జాయినింగ్ దిస్ కోర్స్. సో మీలో ఎవరికి తెలుసు అసలు బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి, అసలు ఏం చేస్తారు బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్? ఎనీవన్ హ్యాస్ ఎనీ ఐడియా? Yeah, Ramakrishna or Saikiran or Srikanth. Anyone has any idea about what BA does?
Yeah. To my
BA,
knowledge, yeah, please.
Wait,
I think BA is
yeah.
the bridge between client
Mm-hmm.
and the organization.
Okay. Okay, what about
They are asking,
correct.
yeah.
Okay. Ramakrishna, would you like to try?
See, is a business. The role of the business analyst is like intermediary between the stakeholder and the technical guy. Development role.
Very good.
It is connecting the requirements between the stakeholder and the development team.
Very good. So you're correct. Thank you. Yes, a business analyst is basically who bridges the gap between the stakeholders and development team, guys. So in the IT sector, we will be having two roles, and stakeholders and uh, development team. Let's call it as development team. So these both, okay, the stakeholders and the development team will not be directly approaching each other. Directly, I'm saying. Okay, they won't be directly interacting each other. Stakeholders will never be interacting development team. Development will not get a chance to interact with the stakeholders. మరి వీళ్ళకి కమ్యూనికేషన్ వీళ్ళ నుండి వీళ్ళకి ఎవరికి ఇస్తారు అంటే బిఏ. ఓకే. సో బిఏనే ఎందుకు అంటే ఇప్పుడు స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ చెప్పేది డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్కి అర్థం అవ్వదు. వాళ్ళు ఎంత బాగా చెప్పినా బిజినెస్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్లో డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్కి అర్థం అవ్వదు. ఓకే. అండ్ అలాగే వైస్ వర్సా డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్ టెక్నికల్గా ఏం చెప్పినా స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్కి అర్థం అవ్వదు. మరి వీళ్ళిద్దరికి మేనేజ్ చేయడానికి ఒక పర్సన్ అనే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. అదే బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్. ఓకే. ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఇక్కడ కమ్యూనికేషన్ తీసుకొని ఇక్కడ వీళ్ళకి ఇస్తారు. ఇక్కడ వీళ్ళకి అర్థమయ్యేలాగా బిఏ టేక్ ఓవర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. వీళ్ళిద్దరికి కమ్యూనికేషన్ అర్థమయ్యేలాగా బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ టేక్ ఓవర్ చేస్తారు. అదే బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే. ఓకే. సో మీకు ఎవరైనా డెఫినేషన్ అడిగితే బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ద పర్సన్ హూ బ్రిడ్జెస్ ది గ్యాప్ బిట్వీన్ స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ అండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్ అని చెప్పాలి. ఓకే, ఇది బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్. ఓకే, మీరు మెయిన్గా బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ ప్రైమరీగా చేసేది డ్యూటీ ఇది. ఓకే, ఒక మీ ఇంటర్మీడియటరీగా ఉండాలి స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్కున్న డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్. సో ఇక్కడ స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ అంటే ఎవరు అని చెప్పి మీకు ఒక డౌట్ రావచ్చు. బట్ స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ ఆర్ ది కీ మెంబర్స్. ఓకే, కీ మెంబర్స్. They are not a clients, guys. They are not a client. They are not a users. They are not part of your project. They are the key members. Okay, I will be teaching you what is exactly stakeholders and how to gather, how to identify the stakeholders, how as a BA we need to gather the requirement from the stakeholders. We are going to have a role play session. Okay, in the upcoming sessions we are going to have a role play. I will be teaching you exactly, but for now you consider them as a key members. Okay, so this is called business analyst. So far any doubts with this, guys? ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉందా బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ఎవరు అని చెప్పేసి? సాయి కిరణ్, శ్రీకాంత్, రామ, క్లియర్, రైట్?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clear.
thank you. Thank you. Okay, so next I would like to talk about the exactly what BA will be using the tools, guys. Okay, tools. So in order to streamline our business in the work environment, so we will be using few tools, business analyst. Okay, first one is JIRA. Okay, first one is JIRA. Do you know what is JIRA? It's a project management tool where almost all the employees, I mean all the software companies will be using JIRA tool. Anyone knows about JIRA? I think Rama will be, right?
Yeah, it is a tool where we are updating the status of the work. Okay.
Correct. సో యా, పాపులర్ టూల్ వచ్చేసి జీరా అండి. ఎక్కువ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ 99% ఇదే యూజ్ చేస్తారు. సో ఇది బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్కి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకు అంటే మనం తీసుకునే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఎక్కడ అప్డేట్ చేస్తామంటే ఇందులోనే అప్డేట్ చేస్తాం. సో బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ప్రైమరీగా ఏం చేస్తారంటే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ గ్యాదరింగ్. సో ఆ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ తీసుకొచ్చి ఎక్కడ సేవ్ చేస్తారంటే ఇక్కడ ఈ జీరాలో. ఓకే, అందుకే జీరా అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో దాని తర్వాత ఎంఎస్ విజువో. సో ఇది వచ్చేసి విజువల్ టూల్. అంటే బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అనే వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే విజువల్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు, అంటే ఫ్లో చార్ట్స్. మీకు గుర్తుందా, మనం స్కూల్ డేస్లో వీ యూస్ టు క్రియేట్ ఫ్లో చార్ట్స్ లైక్
Yes.
యాక్టివిటీ డయాగ్రామ్, సీక్వెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్. సో నేను చూపిస్తాను ఒకటి శాంపుల్, మీకు ఒక క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. ఈ డయాగ్రామ్స్ గుర్తుంటాయా మీకు? ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్,
Yes.
ఎండ్,
Yes.
డైమండ్. సో ఇలాంటి డయాగ్రామ్స్ బిజినెస్ అనలిస్ట్ అనే వాళ్ళు క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, బిఏ విల్ బి క్రియేటింగ్. ఓకే, సో దాట్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ వీ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ యుఎంఎల్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఆర్ ప్రాసెస్ ఫ్లో డయాగ్రామ్స్. Okay, BA will be creating the diagrams in the a tool called MS Visio. What is that? MS Visio tool. Okay, MS Visio. And we have another tool called Confluence. Okay, Confluence means where we as a BA will be documenting all the project needs. Whatever the documents you have, okay, subject to your project, you will be updating here and you will be sharing and accessing. You can able to share this Confluence. I can relate it as a WhatsApp group. For example, if one person who drops a message in the group, it will be automatically will be triggering a notification to the other members, whoever is a part of that group. So here we can able to in the Confluence also say whatever the documents we will be able to update everyone, whoever is part of that Confluence group, everyone can see. Okay, so it's like we can update the documentation, share and manage the documentation part. That's the reason Confluence is also very important. And wireframes and mockups. Okay, wireframes and mockups here, we used to create some visuals, guys. Visual in the sense like, for example, blueprint. So when we are building a house, so usually the house architecture, civil architecture will be creating a visuals, right, for us. How will be the exactly house is going to look like in terms of rooms. Okay, and the structure of the house, and where will be the main entrance will be there. So everything he will be depicting in the paper and showing it to us, right? So as a business analyst also, we used to create some visuals in the tool called balsamic. So that are called, we call it as, whatever the designs we create, we call them as wireframes and mockups. Okay, so for this we used to have a dedicated tool called balsamic and pencil. Okay, so business analyst, in that tools we create wireframes and mockups. Wireframes and mockups is nothing but, are you able to see this movie, guys? So you can relate this movie. So for example, let's imagine a scenario. This person is a stakeholder and this person is a business analyst. Let's assume that in this scene, if you relate this movie, initially, this actor was totally unaware, right? How exactly is going to be the one who done the robbery? What this person does, this person will help him to visualize. He will create some designs. See, like example here, he created one design and he will show it to the stakeholder. And what stakeholder will come to know? Stakeholder will come to know everything. Okay, this is how it is going to look like. So you will also exactly going to help the stakeholder, guys. Okay, we need to create some visuals. Okay, visuals about our application. Okay, that I will let you know. I am going to give you the practical experience. Okay, I will make everyone do in the sessions. Okay, it's not going to be like theoretical. It's more of, the sessions are going to be interactive and at the same time totally real time. Okay, you will definitely get an opportunity to do in my presence. Okay, so this is called wireframes and mockups. I hope this example is clear. Rama, Ibrahim, and Saikiran Srikanth, with wireframes and
Yeah,
mockups, what it is. Right,
right.
Srikanth, Saikiran?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, yeah, tool's name I will let you know. Our tool's name is Balsamic, guys. Balsamic and pencil we use for creating a wireframes and mockups. Okay, and along with these, business analyst also will be using MS Word and MS Excel. Okay, that I will be also covering on this course of the 40 days. What exactly BA does in the MS Word and why exactly MS Excel will be used in the work. Everything from that perspective of BA perspective we will be covering. Okay, so these are the tools. Okay, now let's talk about what exactly BA does in work environment. I was hoping that you people have done some research what exactly BA does, but let me give you a brief introduction on covering what exactly BA does. Okay, so do you know that BA will be gathering requirements from the stakeholders? Anyone knows? Anyone knows? Rama or Ibrahim, Sai Kiran, Srikanth? Do you know that BA is primarily responsible for gathering the requirements?
Exactly. He's the
Yes,
responsible
sir.
to collect the requirement from the business and communicating the same to the development.
Correct. Very good. So I think I need to showcase some visuals so that you'll understand even more better. Okay. So guys, yeah, let me make it even more interactive. Okay. So can you please relate it to the movie scenes? I have put so much of effort to understand what exactly does BA. So did you remember this movie? So right now, are you able to see? We have two actors and one waiter. So in the work environment also, these people are going to be your stakeholders and business analyst is going to be the waiter. So what exactly stakeholders are going to tell you, you as a BA need to note it down. That is the primary role of a business analyst. Okay, this is called requirement gathering. Is it clear so far?
Right.
Srikanth and Rama?
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
Yeah,
clear.
thank
Yeah.
you. And post that, guys, we will be documenting because just imagine, guys, the waiter was written just in a rough way. So if
Right.
anyone reads that, the one which he collected and wrote it in the paper, will someone will be able to understand?
No.
Tell me, Srikanth and Ibrahim.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. No, no.
He basically wrote in a rough way, right? So others cannot able to understand, right? So similarly, business
Yes,
analyst
yes.
also, when you collect directly from the stakeholders and give it to the development team, they won't be understanding. So what you need to do, you need to create some user stories. You need to convert requirements into user stories. Okay, these user stories is basically where anyone can able to understand the language which you gathered, the requirements which you gathered, and after converting into the user stories, anyone in the project who is working, it could be techie guy, non-techie guy, anyone, customer, user, they will be able to understand properly. Okay, secondary duty was converting requirements to the, okay, user stories. User stories means you can relate it for now is where simple English, easy way of understanding. Okay, so that is called user stories. Okay. Then next one we have creating a process flows diagram and mockups to visualize requirements and system behavior. So guys, just now I have educated you that business analyst will also creating some process flow diagram which includes the flow charts. Did you remember that back in our school days we used to create some flow charts, right? Start, end, diamond shape, activity shape, dot. So similar to that diagrams, we used to create some different diagrams, guys. Because let's assume that these people, let's assume development team were not able to understand the requirements. And the requirements which you gathered was they are feeling like complex, not understanding. What you will do when you create some process flow diagrams, don't you think that one can able to understand easily? See, let's assume that you gather the requirement and the content was like 20 pages. So when you convert that 20 pages into the a visual diagram, one can able to understand properly and simply or not. Tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Yes,
So
it will be simply.
yeah, it will be
Yeah,
simply
simply
simple to
and
understand.
easily also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
reason
By looking
business
itself.
business analyst will be creating a process flow diagram and mockups also, guys. I told you what is mockups and wireframes mean just now. So just showing you the example here, okay? So yeah, this is how exactly you will be helping the stakeholders and the development team in understanding the process even more better with your visuals and mockups and wireframes. This is exactly BA does. Okay, and the next one was creating wireframes to illustrate the layout and structure of an application or a web page. So, uh, here I have educated you about the process flow diagram, guys, like the start, end, activity diagram, all those. And this one, I'm talking about the wireframes. Okay, wireframes is just now I have gave a brief introduction. So, if you could relate this movie scene, these will be completely responsive. Okay, if you could relate this movie, so whenever this actor clicks on this, it will show visually live. Okay, what is happening after this, what is happening. So business analyst also wireframes means that, okay, you will be showing exactly our application is going to look like. Okay, after before implementation you will create some visuals, guys, and you will make them reactive. Okay, responsiveness. Suppose if we click on this, how it will be loading, what kind of page it will be opening. So you need to make it that happen. So that is called wireframes. Okay, and post that, business analyst is also creating user stories, UML diagrams, and mockups into JIRA tool. Just now I have told you, and Rama Krishna also confirmed me that yeah, JIRA is a project management tool where everyone will be updating the requirements. So all the whatever the requirements which you gathered, okay, all the requirements which you gathered, okay, and the UML diagrams. Just now I was referring to the process flow diagrams, right? Process flow diagrams, right? And mockups. You will be attaching that in the tool called JIRA, okay? Because the JIRA is very primary for a business analyst because everything we will be updating in the JIRA tool. Okay, all these whatever user stories, what are the mockups, what are the diagrams which you are creating, okay, for the project, you will be attaching in the tool called JIRA. Okay, I'll take a pause. So far, all these 5 duties were clear for everyone.
Mhm.
Is it clear or do you
Yes,
have any
sir.
doubts? Okay.
So
Clear,
Jira
clear,
is like
yes.
Yeah, Ibrahim.
Jira
Yeah,
tool is also like a WhatsApp only now, sir, to interact to update any stories.
very good. Yes, correct. Correct. You're correct. Yes, yes. It's a good example. So yeah, correct. Whatever status you update in the WhatsApp, it could be seen by, it could be accessible to whoever is part of the
Everyone.
Jira. Yeah, whoever part of the project,
Okay.
they can able to access. Correct.
Okay.
And once you are done, business analyst will be also presenting requirements, guys. User stories and mockups to the IT team. Because who gathered the requirements, guys? Rama, Srikanth, Saigar, and Ibrahim. Who wrote the user stories and who gathered the requirements?
BA.
BA only.
BA.
Then who need to explain it to the development team? Who knows better?
BA only.
You
BA
got it
only.
right?
Of
BA
course,
only.
BA.
BA only, no.
Yes, very good. Yes, guys. So our one of the duty was presenting. We need to explain our requirements, whatever we converted into the user stories and the mockups to the development team. So IT team includes your developer QA. So you need to connect with your developers and you need to connect with their QA and you need to explain them what exactly the client or the stakeholders were expecting in the requirement. You need to get it done. You need to tell them. And also they will be asking some questions. Okay. This development team and QA team will be asking questions. Whatever the requirement you are presenting, you need to clarify the doubts. So here, if you see, same exactly, you can image this, you can refer this image into the real time. So all these people will be there. So business analyst in the work environment, this is how in the board, the BA will be explaining and the developer and tester will be the seat, they will be seating. They'll be asking the questions and they pay attention to what exactly you're explaining. Okay. So this is called sixth duty of BA. And seventh duty was monitoring project progress and clarifying any doubts. So once everything is settled and they started implementing, everyone started their work after you explaining the requirement. They will definitely have some queries. So you as a business analyst need to take the ownership and you need to clarify the doubts, whatever they are asking. Okay, so that is one of the key duty business analyst. So here, if you see, we will be the a sole person of the project who knows everything about the requirements. So definitely they will all will be depending on us if they have any doubts. So it's simple, guys. Don't worry, don't feel like very hard it is going to be situation. No, because based on the requirement what you gathered, they're going to ask multiple times again, different scenario. That's it. Okay, it won't be any big task. Okay. And okay, once they are started, they will be building the application. Okay, so this is how exactly it is going to be there. Okay, like for it is not not is our duty, not our duty, but just showing you how exactly people are going to do it. So front end developer will be they will be kind of arranging things in order. Okay, and backend team will be working on the backend functionality. They will make it possible. Okay, to make the front end look more appealing and more workable, the backend team will put so much of effort, guys. Okay, so I'm just showing you the image. So we are not going to involve any one of this role. Just showing you. Okay. Okay. Once we are done, we need to create some test cases to validate application functionality. So uh, I'm just taking the pass. Rama, since you said that you are worked as a manual tester, so you will be creating some
Mhm.
test cases and validating the functionality in order to check whether the application is working as expected or not. And more importantly, you will be more focusing on identifying the bugs, right? In this duty.
Right.
So
Right.
business analyst also will be creating some test cases, not like how QA team will be creating, not that
Exactly.
high level, just a low
Mhm.
level, 3 to 4 steps,
Mhm.
and we need to check We need to perform, I need to attach the screenshot.
Whether the functionality is working or not. Yeah.
Correct. So this QA team is more, they will be more a kind of focusing on the aspects to cover. Business analyst is not going to cover that aspects. I will let you know what is the test cases, how to write. So business analyst will be creating test cases. So this test cases means from where we create. So who gather from who the requirement which we gathered as a BA, from that only we will be imagining various scenarios.
Right.
Okay, and from there we will be creating a test cases. First of all, key
Agree.
foremost key the foremost here is, as a BA you need to be thorough with the requirements, guys. Only then you can manage all your duties, like creating a user stories,
Agree.
creating a wireframes, mock-ups, process flow diagram, test cases, testing. Without all these I mean with this only you when you when you understand the requirement, only then you can do this all these things. So requirement understanding is very 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 key, I can say. Okay, so test cases you need to write,
Yes.
and also once you are done with that, you need to perform testing, guys. Because if you see this, so this is system, so this is application, and you need to check whether the application is working as expected or not, because the development will be doing in a very rough way. Okay, they just create one they write some code, they develop, and they'll throw it to us. But we need to verify whether it is working as expected or not. Our duty, because business analyst also perform testing, that is called UAT testing. Okay, UAT testing, and this is not technical, don't worry. Saikram, Shrikant, Ibrahim, this is very simple testing. Like for UI point of view, UX point of view, you will be doing user interface point of view, you will be doing testing. For example, let's assume that MS Word is an application. So the testing will be from business analyst will be, so for example, when we click on insert, so what it is showing? Okay. So when we click on layout, what is showing? Okay. When we click on home, what are the options it is showing? For example, we have fonts. Okay. When we click on this drop down, what are the options we are showing? So this is how the testing will be there. So don't worry on technical part. Okay. Testing means, again, don't worry technical. Okay. It's going to be UA point of view. Okay. So yeah, this is called user acceptance testing. Okay. So yeah, you need to basically, we need to review, verify the functionality, whether they develop whatever they have developed, the developers, it is working as expected. Is it met our expectation and needs? We need to check on that. Okay. Okay. And the last one was like, we need to assist the customer with the usage of the software application after go live with the user manuals. So business analysts also sometimes will be creating a user manuals, guys. For an example, when you purchase a product in the market, so the company will be providing you the material, right? The instruction material, because that will help the users to understand how to use the application. Okay, that will help the basically users to understand even more better how to use the application. So similarly, once the application once your requirements are went live, as a BA, you will be creating some user manuals. Okay, this is called documentation. So where BA will be explaining each and everything what to be done. Okay, so what to be done, and where to go, where to go after first step and second step, third step. So everything will be detailedly explaining in that. So when we done with that, after completion, when we hand over to the users, they will understand. Okay, this is how the application should use. They'll get an idea. Okay, so that's the reason business analyst will be also creating some user manuals. Okay, and as per whatever they have understood through the user manuals, they will follow and get it done. Okay, so for their point of view, we need to create user manuals. And after that, we need to collect the feedback from the customers regarding the application to identify areas for improvement. So let's assume that these are the end users. Okay, these are the end users, customers. Okay, and they had food. definitely will take the review, right? Whether they are satisfied or not with the food what we have provided. So similarly, in the
Yes,
work
yes.
environment also, we will be taking the feedback from them. Whether they are liked our application, do they need any improvements, any suggestion do they have, we will take as a BA. So here I have highlighted here, okay, BA will be taking the customer's feedback. Okay, after went live, after go live. Okay, so and along with that business analyst, I have not added few roles like Excel. So business analyst also be validating the data in the Excel, and yeah. So these are the one which I was explained you where primary exactly every business analyst will be doing, and I feel like I have covered everything. 85% of the business analyst roles and responsibilities I have covered via these memes. Okay, I hope you got a clarity. So I'm taking a pause. Any doubts with this, guys?
No.
Okay, Ibrahim and Sikhan clear with the roles and responsibilities what BA does.
Yeah, understood. That is clear.
Yes, sir, understand.
Okay, thank you. So
Sir, what is the career path, sir, after
yeah,
BA?
I'm coming to that part. Okay, career opportunities for a business analyst. I would like to focus. Okay, career opportunities, career scope. I could say, I will say, career scope for a business analyst was. Okay, career scope. First of all, you'll become business analyst, guys. Okay, you'll be as a business analyst. Then you will transition into the senior BA. Okay, senior BA. And once you are done with this, every usually in the market, they'll upgrade and they'll become PO. PO means product owner. Okay, and you can become even product owner or Scrum Master. Do you know Scrum Master? Anyone knows Scrum Master?
No, no, sir. So can you tell Scrum Master once?
Okay, Scrum Master is basically a facilitator. So basically, facilitator means like he will be the one who drives the project. Okay. For example, if one project is started, the Scrum Master duty is to monitor, and he will be guiding the team what to be done, what not to be done. Okay. And he will take the feedback, and he will tell each and everything what should be done, what should not be, which should be ignored, and he will ensure that everyone is following the standards of the project. Okay. So he's not going to write any code, he or she is not going to write the code, he or she is not going to do any task of the project. Okay, they won't do anything, Scrum Master. Basically, for example, I would like to relate it to, so in our school we used to have PT sir, right? Did you remember? Who asked this? Ibrahim, right? Ibrahim,
Yes, yes,
in school we used to have PT sir, right? So PT sir,
yes, yes.
will he teach, will he collect the fees,
No,
will he
no,
collect the
sir.
fees? What he do? He basically
No.
control and monitor, right? How exactly the school should be.
Yes.
So Scrum Master also
Okay.
same. Scrum Master will be not doing any work. So the control and
Okay.
monitor will be done by Scrum Master. Okay. So yeah, business analyst also can become Scrum
Okay.
Master PO, and you can become manager, uh, delivery manager, and also forgot to specify. Yeah, you can become product analyst as well. Do you know what is product analyst? So basically, from the domain perspective, you will be considered. Even if you have business analyst experience, companies will be choosing for product analyst role. Okay, you can even become that as well. Okay, so Yeah, next you can become consultant. I mean, consultant, you better become post this only. Yeah, consultant. Yeah, consultant. All this, basically, we career scope for a business analyst. Okay, so guys, this meeting will actually last for 40 minutes only. Could you please rejoin same link, everyone? Please rejoin the same link.